अस्सलामुअलैकुम, कैसे हैं आप सब। उम्मीद करता हूं आप सब खैरियत से होंगे, खुश होंगे, अपनी लाइफ में मस्त होंगे। मैं हूं टाइसन और आप देख रहे हैं टाइसन ई-स्पोर्ट गेमिंग चैनल। तो मैं लाया एक ब्रांड न्यू वीडियो। आज की वीडियो में बहुत ही कमाल की न्यूज़ रहने वाली है। सबसे पहले अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, काइंडली चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और साथ में बेल आइकन भी ऑल पे कर दें। पहली न्यूज़ में नेपाल रहने वाली एशिया ओशन क्वालिफाई IESF वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप 2024 के डे 1 के रिजल्ट्स के रिलेटेड, जो कि आप चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। गोनेक्सा8 हैश 1 पे रहने वाली, हैश 2 पे मलेशिया और हैश 3 पे नेपाल रहने वाली है। बाकी टीम्स के रिजल्ट्स भी आप चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। टॉप 3 जो टीम्स रहने वाली है वो IESF वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप के लिए क्वालिफाई होगी। जो स्केड्यूल आपको बता देता हूं, सबसे पहले ग्रुप ए और ग्रुप बी रहने वाले। ग्रुप ए के मैचेस आपको 7 और 9 जुलाई को देखने को मिल रहे हैं। ग्रुप बी के मैचेस आपको 8 एंड 10 जुलाई को देखने को मिल रहे हैं। दोनों ग्रुप्स के डे 1 हो चुके हैं। डे 2 आपको ग्रुप ए का कल और ग्रुप बी का परसों देखने को मिल जाएगा। ग्रुप ए और बी की टीम्स भी आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। ग्रुप ए से टॉप 2 टीम्स क्वालिफाई होंगी और ग्रुप बी से टॉप 3 टीम्स क्वालिफाई होंगी। जो मेन इवेंट रहने वाला वो आपको 11 नवंबर से लेकर 19 नवंबर के मैचेस देखने को मिल जाएंगे। जो फॉर्मेट है वो भी आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। टोटल 16 टीम्स रहने वाली, जिसके अंदर आपको होस्ट कंट्री इनवाइट रहने वाला है सऊदी अरेबिया की टीम को, और इसी के साथ साथ टीम किर्गिस्तान को इनवाइट मिला बिकॉज वो 2023 के IESF के चैंपियन रहने वाले। इसी के साथ साथ 5 टीम्स रहने वाली एशिया ओशियन क्वालिफायर से, 5 टीम्स रहने वाली यूरोप क्वालिफायर से, 2 टीम्स रहने वाली अफ्रीकन चैंपियनशिप से और 2 टीम्स रहने वाली है अमेरिकाज क्वालिफायर से। तो आप लोग को क्या लगता है, क्या गोनेक्सा8 डे 2 में भी इसी तरह परफॉर्म कर पाएगी और रियाद के लिए क्वालिफाई हो पाएगी कि नहीं? आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बता सकते हैं। तो इसी के साथ साथ बात करते हैं गोनेक्सा8 के डे 1 के हाईलाइट्स के बारे में, जिसके अंदर गोनेक्सा8 मिरामर के मैच के अंदर 20 किल्स निकालती है और सेकंड मिरामर के मैच में चिकन डिनर भी स्कोर करती है। उस टीम्स के हाईलाइट्स भी आपको चेकआउट कर देता हूं, जिसके अंदर IQ की तरफ से जापान के ऊपर क्लच निकला जाता है और साथ में UZM की तरफ से मालदीव के ऊपर क्लच भी आप देख सकते हैं।
Oh my lord, that was I mean that took way too long, but he did make it in the as a result of that. John in the distance though immediately trades him out, and Sri Lanka, after that first initial really strong start, are giving it away to some degree again. And look at that kill is stolen as well. Francie is being picked up by Pakistan, who now wants to clear out Sri Lanka as well.
Pakistan is not pulling any breaks right now. They're really going on in. They've had their fair share of frustrations in the Millie base on Erangel. Now they're going in, instantly blown up by Effect, instantly finished as well. He's looking for the second. Can he get it? Yes, he can! Effect steps up big, and that's 2 of Pakistan instantly sent packing.
Yeah, not flushed just yet though.
Now he's trying to stand up for the squad. He's trying to keep them in it, and just like that, instantly out of it.
One of them towards the southern side here, trying to find an entry to. That is one hell of a nade. Oh my lord, is that one hell of a nade? Pakistan opening things up against Brunei, another nade behind it. And I said Pakistan might have a good entry into the zone, but I think they don't even want to have it. I think they want to continuously fight their way in. Has to be careful though. I think that's one knock against the blue zone. I think he's not going to catch it just in time, where the rest of his teammates are driving all around him, covering and grabbing the attention for the rest of the Brunei players, but that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it's an absolute first, and that is just going to show how crazy they've been throughout the day, right? This is the first time they're not in the top 3 of a match, which is just mental to think about, absolutely. But we'll have to wait and see what they do with the rest of today. The rest of the lobby now has a chance to maybe come back a little bit. Japan, they're not looking super hot here, split across some of their shacks, but at least they've kept 4 alive. They have kept themselves in it. Malaysia in possibly the best compound on the map right now, and Pakistan in a fight again and starting it off well with mixed feelings. I feel like losing one more member matters so much more when you're already down to 3.
Yeah, absolutely does. Pakistan has to be careful. I mean, 2 players left standing, and the good thing about it is it's the Maldives on the other side, and they haven't really had too much success in fighting so far, but maybe this time around it's going to change. You'll be one with 1. But they do get traded out, all of them. Yoni, I think with a 1v2 there in the end, is going to secure this for Pakistan. He did have IQ left standing, but he was a little bit further away. So as we come back to Bhutan on that southern side, the team that I'm, as well as Cambodia, the most interested in right now, because I feel like for a team that played, or is that inexperienced that played the best so far, just based off of the few situations we've seen. So incredibly excited to see them play and maybe reach late game once more. 1-8 coming out, Shadows. A big hope for Vietnam is shattered down to 1 HP. Yes, Yoni almost taking him down. There's a double A coming in. That's great team play. But he did get the heal off right before that. And his position
Gosu
right
knocked, though.
behind the ridgeline is so tough.
He's just
Gosu's
he's the only
knocked
one left for
indeed.
Vietnam. He's the only one left. They've actually taken this fight here, Pakistan, and they've actually managed to come out on top so far. They're just in the 1v2 now. If they manage to get the heals back up, if they manage to group on up, the nade spam is coming on through, and that's the second one. That might even do the trick. 1 HP again, just barely getting the first hit off. The 3 gear, the Groza are holding him in this, but it's a matter of time until they finally clean it up, and IQ gets his 5th with the unit on 8. Pakistan is doing so much work this game.
Oh, yes, they are.
On all sides of the zone, Felix. I have no idea who's going to come out on top of this, but all I know is that on the northern side, there are a few teams that are laughing and smiling at this right now.
Yeah, they are. It's only been 2 franks being secured though by Cambodia. This is so bad. Oh my god, what a shot though from Astro. He's not being taken down just yet. Now he is, as Pakistan from the other side of the circle get their 17th frag. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely crazy. Pakistan is destroying this lobby. The 18th frag as well as Kenny goes down. What more can they do? This is almost, I want to say at least in the IESF qualifier stages, this is almost record-breaking what Pakistan is putting up right now.
Japan, like we said, they want to activate, and they are activating, and they're third party in this, and they're just finding gift after gift after gift. That's 1 down. There's another team eliminated. They're sweeping around their sectors. They're clearing their side. The circle has gone hard north, but I'm still okay here for Pakistan, I think, because not only are they 4-man strong in that building, Cambodia and Malaysia are not going to be able to just move past each other. They're going to have to hurt each other in the process of crossing that road. And then on the northern side, we should see a little bit of Nepal versus Japan. Nepal, though, don't count them out just yet. They've been one of the strongest fighting teams, remember. And they are strong in this lobby as well.
I love the graphic up top. That's Malaysia eliminated there. But we're in 2nd place before this game. Or there might have even been a live counter, so they might even be in 2nd place as of right now. But it might just not be enough against Indonesia, despite Indonesia not having a good game for the 2nd time in a row. Let's take a look back. Nepal still with 3 players left alive. Haidami has been a key player for them during the qualifier stages so far. Has been knocked down, but he's in safe hands, so he will be revived. And the little bit of an upset team, Japan, who's had a good game, who I expected to have a good tournament in general, still alive as well. That nade goes far, but it hits it anyways. Matun, who's been such a key player too, with 1 nade, maybe a second one. Oh my lord! It might be the complete wipe against Nepal, which is a couple of nades being thrown.
Oh, it's beautiful. Just 1 player surviving in that open garage. It's just 1 to hold on for Nepal. He gets 1, though. He gets a bit of damage out. He's making this...
Almost.
He's making this costly for Japan. He's making them pay for it. And that's going to put them down to just 1 member. The first hit will come through, but he's going to have a terribly hard time to make it into the zone at all. Pakistan now on the roof. They've got control, and they are cleaning this up. They're closing out the day with a win, Felix.
What a storyline. Coming in with 20 eliminations in the 5th map and then winning it. And on the back of that, what a performance coming in from Pakistan. They deservingly so will have a good chance of being a very top spot on the overall leaderboard after today's first 6 matches. Massive, massive congrats. And look, I'm so happy because the PUBG Mobile gods have spoken. You have a good game where you have to fight your way through all of these edges and you actually win all of it, then you know what? We're going to reward you with a good zone. And this time around, Pakistan, it's been way easier. They could literally just wait in the building for the last 3-4 phases and wait for everyone to converge on them. And no mistakes being made whatsoever. And once again, I think that's fair. That's fair just based off of what they had to accomplish in the previous game.
You got to give them some credit, too. They made a big switch out of very central buildings in Los Leones to that southern edge and made a big rotation there that secured them the win. Because otherwise, they would have been in the buildings that Nepal was in there at the end, and you realize that was not a good approach to the zone at all. So,
yeah,
really big moves coming out of Pakistan to secure that win. 12 kills to boot. Once again.
अब बात कर लेते हैं फ्री फायर पबजी वाली स्पोर्ट वर्ल्ड कप के रिलेटेड, जिसके अंदर हॉटशॉट स्पोर्ट आपको खेलते हुए नजर आ रही है। पाकिस्तान से वाहिद हॉटशॉट स्पोर्ट रहने वाली है जो कि स्पोर्ट वर्ल्ड कप फ्री फायर के लिए क्वालिफाई हुई हैं, जिनके मैचेस आपको ग्रुप स्टेज के 10 जुलाई से लेकर 12 जुलाई को देखने को मिल जाएंगे। टोटल 18 टीम्स देखने को मिल जाएगी और ग्रुप स्टेज में से टॉप 12 टीम्स क्वालिफाई होंगी पॉइंट रश के लिए एंड ग्रैंड फाइनल्स के लिए। पॉइंट रश के मैचेस आपको 13 जुलाई को देखने को मिल जाएंगे और इसी के साथ आप ग्रैंड फाइनल्स के मैचेस आपको 14 जुलाई लड़ाई को देखने को मिल जाएगी। इसी के साथ साथ मैं आपको बताता चलूँ फ्री फायर के ई-स्पोर्ट वर्ल्ड कप के जो मैचेस रहने वाले हैं उसकी वॉच पार्टी आपको टाइसन ई-स्पोर्ट्स पर देखने को मिल जाएगी। तो सबसे रिक्वेस्ट रहने वाली है वॉच पार्टी को जरूर ज्वाइन करिएगा। अब बात कर लेते हैं नेपाल की टीम लियो ई-स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में। इसी तरह से डे 1 के अंदर बहुत ही कमाल की परफॉर्मेंस देखने को मिलती है। इसी के साथ साथ उनकी तरफ से रैंका के मैच के अंदर चिकन डिनर निकाला जाता है, उसके हाईलाइट्स भी आपको चेकआउट करवा देता हूँ।
That's the anchor player not standing anymore, and that makes it so much more difficult for Vietnam to get anything done. Nates against Yami, they're not hitting either. In the meanwhile, Yami hits one against Vietnam, so it's only Gozu. And he's left standing all by his lonesome, all cramped against the zone. P90 across the ridgeline. They take him down. And Vietnam, they had their chances, but they're not using them, unfortunately. And that means Indonesia is picking up 3, maybe 4 more frags. Now we're having 15 eliminations already. We said 15. That Indonesia was in primed position to already secure qualification just based off of the way they play. And right now, that's exactly what they're doing.
Bombit is up close. The nades are coming out. Nepal has had a lot of time to prepare, and that's a banger of a throw. That is big. That's a big opening they needed. Now they have to step up, though. They're playing this very, very carefully, very, very passively. If they don't get the confirm with the nades here, this is going to reset into a 3v3. They don't want that. That's a beautiful nade. He headbutts that right back to the ground. It's a re-knock instantly, and the util is doing beautiful work for them here, Felix.
Oh my god.
This is not looking possible. The nades are so good right now. Pombit basically flushed out already. And if Razy doesn't find the big one on the side here, this should be over. Look at this. They barely have to use their guns. They're just cleaning it up. One shot with the DBS. And now it's up to a 1v3. Can Razy do it? He finds one.
Yeah, he finds one. He takes him down as well. And that so far, that's been a PUBG masterclass. Except for that 1v1 now. They kind of just threw it away with that one. Otherwise, I would have shown that to my grandkids on how to play PUBG Mobile. But good. No, he's got a chance again. Razy. A bit of utility towards height. Dami, they know where he is, apparently. There is one more play, and that's Ajay. He's been one of the biggest fraggers so far for Nepal. Not to be underestimated. Bluzo, slowly but surely driving, and he's got a nade on his own as well. If that one hits well, it's a good timing, but only around 20 damage is being dealt. And slowly but surely he has to move. He's getting more shots off. Height is now pushing this one. He's got the P90 against the DBS, and it's not a chance in hell that he's winning this one. Nepals take their chances and win match number 3, and deservingly so.
Wow. I thought Nepal was deciding who wins that game by deciding who they want to breach, but they stay alive, they wait it out, and they actually make it into that 3 versus 3 to close it out in the end. That's 11 eliminations and the win. That's a big bunch of...
तो होप आपको मेरी वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी। वीडियो अच्छी लगी है तो वीडियो को कर देना लाइक और कर देना चैनल को सब्सक्राइब। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। अपना ढेर सारा ख्याल रखें, मुझे दुआओं में याद रखें। अल्लाह हाफिज़।